Hey guys, I am not going to look at the camera too much because I'm driving, but today is day 12, how do you say it? Day 12 days past ovulation, and I took a pregnancy test, and I've kind of been taking them since about like day 9 or whatever, and nothing showed up. I was disappointed, but I kind of had expected it. But I was having some symptoms, different symptoms that I haven't really had before. Things like when I would fall asleep, like so hard that like you get kind of scared and you wake back up. Now granted, I've been working really hard the past 5 days, and so part of that was I was thinking that was what was going on or whatever. But so I took the test today, and I'm staring at it. Something's showing up, and I'm trying to stare at it further, trying to figure out if that was just the like evaporation line that typically shows up. Like, you stare at it long enough and you can see this gray line of where it's supposed to turn pink if you're pregnant. Yeah, I'm one of those crazy people. Anyway, so I'm looking at it, and I go to the sunlight, I'm looking at it, and I see something, and so I'm looking at it further to see if it's gonna turn pink. And as time goes on, it's getting a little darker and more apparent. And so I show it to my husband. He doesn't think he sees anything. And then, a couple more minutes go by. I'm like, it's definitely there. And I have my husband look at it again, and I tell him to go into the sunlight, and he's kind of thinking I'm crazy. He probably still does a little bit, but he's like, no, I do see it there too. But he's like, when did the medical professionals tell you when to look at it? Well, they told me to look at it day 14. But I know that you buy your pregnancy test, and they say that you can find out up to like a week or 10 days past ovulation. And so, that's why I had started to test or whatever. Anyway, it's there, and I'm excited, and I'll obviously take another test just to be sure, and then from there I will get my labs done or whatever. But if I'm not pregnant, I'll probably be disappointed and question my life. And but yeah, so I'm at that weird place where it's like I'm excited, like really excited, but at the same time I don't know how to act. Like, I'm in shock because I thought I would never ever get pregnant. And it is super scary that you find out that your health is like so bad, and that you can't even create life. Like, you can't even have children. Like, your body's not even functioning to that level because you're that sick or whatever. And 2.5 years later, and several doctor's appointments and lab tests and trigger shot injections later, and then finally it happens. But I've been thinking about, like, all this time, like, how am I going to pay for adoption? Because I didn't want to go all the way to IVF. I mean, yeah, the thought had crossed my mind, but I just don't feel right about it. And so we wanted to adopt, and I still want to adopt no matter what happens, but yeah, I don't know what to say right now. I'm just, I guess I'll just keep you up to date, and we'll stay tuned, and I probably won't even post this unless it does actually happen to be a baby, and I just pray that I don't miscarry, and I don't know what to feel right now. But thank you for watching. It's just weird how like I start YouTube videos after daily like depression and 2.5 years of not being able to have a kid. Like, what am I gonna do? And then boom, there you go. It's just weird how life works that way. But thank you for watching. Take care.